friends. Thanks for joining in. My name is Simply KTC, and I do want to apologize immediately. I do understand my voice sounds completely different and probably a little raspy. I'm 4 days into a cold and flu. So I have the flu and 3 of my kids are sick. So yeah, this has been a pretty bedridden week. So I'm doing this video. It's not really a typical day in the life, but kind of a mix between a day in the life and a morning routine. It's not exactly the routine, but on the days of the week where I get my daughter ready for school, and if there's anything for me to tackle and I'm not too tired, or I'm just wide awake and can't go back to sleep, then I do like to go ahead and start to get the house clean while everybody is still in bed and asleep and whatnot. So yeah, here I am, just in one of those moods to clean up and start to get more out of the way now than later. Yes, that is like 3 bottles of hot sauce because I have like 8 of them. Your girl loves hot sauce. It is what it is. I can't help myself. I like to try the different ones. If you're a hot sauce fan, comment what is your favorite type of hot sauce. My ultimate favorite hot sauce for taste is Texas Pete, and my ultimate favorite hot sauce for spice is Ghost Pepper hot sauce. So delicious. Makes everything better. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. But yes, I'm not gonna talk too much because yeah, I understand I sound very sick. So enjoy. I also want to mention there will be a portion of this video that I will not be putting music behind to show love for the ASMR lovers.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, baby. Hi, mommies. Hi.
I wanted to play that with Play-Doh.
No, baby, not right now.
Ow! Go quit.
So, because I have 4 kids, I do not do my kids' hair every day, nor do I do their hair every week. So, I do their hair twice in the month, and then the next week I just upkeep or upkeep their hair that they previously had, like I'm doing now. So instead of taking everything out and restyling it, I only style it twice in the month, and then the next week I just kind of make the ponytails look a little nicer, maybe gel it down, add some water for moisture, and kind of make it look brand new. But I'm not actually doing the style over. It takes too much time, and my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter are usually the most cooperative, because the middle ones are not as cooperative. They always love the way their hair looks, but they don't like the process of getting their hair done at all. For Alana, less is more. For Azari, he's just gonna cry if you touch it. So, yes. And for Azari and Amaya, I try to make sure I braid their hair, so it gives me more weeks of not having their hair to do. So right now you won't see Amaya in this video, but Amaya's hair is in individuals. They're not really knotless, but they're individual braids. And then Azari's is braided, but because it's French braided, I don't have to do it every week. So yeah, it just makes my life a little bit easier. And yes, wow, their hair looks nice and cute and heavenly. Mine is gonna be a mess for now, and it won't stay like this forever, but it is just not my main focus when I'm getting the kids ready. I just want the kids ready, and then I take care of me last, because believe it or not, I take the longest to get ready. Look how easy she makes doing her hair. Like, I engage with her a little bit. I may give her some barrettes, and I may have to sit her in different positions, but she makes the job so easy. She doesn't cry and scream and pull and tug. She just plays and has fun with it. So I do want to say, in vlog world, I've noticed it really seems like you're able to get more done at the same time, because honestly you have to plan for it. You have to plan when is the best time where I'll get the most done uninterrupted, whether the kids are on a play date, if dad takes the kids and plays upstairs with them, or they're sleeping, it's nap time, something like that. But this is the real world that I'm vlogging. So in the real world, you want to get things done. You start when you can. Me, I started very early today, and then I still had to take care of the kids, so I had to stop and then get back to it, put stuff away, because as soon as I noticed dishes are almost out of the dishwasher, then I kind of wanted to tackle the next, set, get everything put away, ready for the next, depending on how messy the kitchen is, depending what we're going through in that week. So is the house always this messy? No. A lot of people who know me will be like, hey, I don't really see your house dirty, to be honest. Well, it does get dirty. The thing about it is I clean it a lot, because I don't like it to get messy, but I do have like a order of things on how I clean it. So you'll find my kitchen gets messy very quickly, just because it is like 6 of us, and just say we decide to cook and we don't clean up right after. Well, that's at least 6 plates, at least 6 spoons and forks, or spoons and or forks and knives, and then it's the pots, and then eggs are used very quickly, so eggs are usually left out. It just depends, because I used to be a stickler on this, but then my husband kind of reminded me young into our marriage that don't sweat the small stuff. And that was really good advice, because I used to be like, everything has to be like this before we got married. I just thought everything had to be in a set particular way. As soon as you cook, you have to clean up right away. As soon as you do this, you have to do that. And the truth is, those are nice, healthy practices. However, it's okay to enjoy your life too. It's okay to cook and enjoy your food and spend time with your family. Not, cook, let your family eat, and then you have to eat by yourself. It's okay to have that family time, because at the end of the day, you can get back to cleaning. And that's the role on my house. Because I clean everything, I don't make a big deal if I don't clean up the night before, or I don't make a big deal if I didn't feel like cleaning up after lunch, because I know I'm the one who's going to be cleaning up after dinner. I'm not leaving a mess for anyone else. I'm very good at cleaning and cleaning after myself. So I know if anybody, wanted to come over, the whole house could be clean in like 15 to 20 minutes. So it's okay to have a mess, and it's okay to have messy days. The truth of the matter is, there's multiple reasons that you may have more mess in the house, whether you're having a good day. And I say a good day because, say you eat breakfast and you're just having such a good day, and you guys say, hey, let's go to the museum, let's go to the zoo. Spontaneous, it's fun, it's something that everyone might appreciate. Let's go have a fun, spontaneous event. And then everyone leaves the house a mess, because it's not about cleaning every time. So you go, you enjoy your day, and then you come back home, and then you say, wow, that was such a good time. We're pooped. Let's go ahead and watch movies and, until we're ready to go to sleep. Like, enjoy that day. Enjoy every day that you can, because the truth of the matter is every day is not promised with your loved ones. And if you can spend those special days and make them special, keep those memories. For me and my family, we spend a lot of money on the comfort of our home, but we also spend money on our memories. There's other things that we don't care to spend too much money on, but when it comes to our memories and our family time, we find that very important and necessary, especially for our children. We want that to stay in their memories and things that they can pass down, but we want those events and those memories to be held. So another thing that can get your house a bit messy and out of order is bad days. There's times where you just wake up and, let's be honest, you're just gonna have days that are not great, whether you feel sick or you just feel a little grumpy. Like, there's so many times where being pregnant, I woke up and I was just like, no. And that was just my day. No, like, I don't want to. I just want to sit here and deal with myself. I want to deal with myself. I can feel that I'm not feeling too well. I'm not feeling too happy, and I just need to stop and focus on myself. And that's what I do on my bad days. I don't guilt trip myself and like, oh, you have to clean up. You have to be this super heroic, perfect mom. Nope. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for them. I'm not doing it for anybody. I'm going to take care of myself. And that's what I call self-care. I don't have to be pampered all the time. I don't have to be super have it together mother organic all the time. Like, there's most of my life where I'm the organic mom and I'm the eat healthy and I want my kids to eat healthy, and if I'm leaning a little more plant-based, then everyone else is going to eat a little more plant-based. And you have those moments where you just get really carried away, right? And it's like, these are the moments when you have bad days. That means you're not taking care of yourself enough. And instead of feeling guilt, take care of yourself. Listen to your body. Also, me right now, I'm absolutely sick. And like 3 days ago, I wasn't even, excuse me, I wasn't even able to get out of the bed. Like, I couldn't get out the bed without my head hurting. Every time I went in a warm place, I had chills. Every time I went in a cold place, downstairs, for instance, I had chills. It was just so cold for me and very uncomfortable. And there was just no way that I was just going to get up and be like, oh, I got this. I can handle this. And, I was just thankful because my husband changed his account. So now he's back to home daily, and it happened at a perfect time. God is good because he came back and I did get sick, and he was able to take care of me and take care of the children, and I was able to rest in bed. I didn't have to get up and get my oldest ready at 6 o'clock in the morning for a couple days, and it just really helped me start to get a little better. So yeah, there's gonna be days where the house may get messy, and don't punish yourself or feel guilt. Just remember, we are human, and our lives is not about whose house is the cleanest most of the time. That's not what life is about. It's great to clean, because when everything's clean, your mind feels more clear. It feels like, okay, there's nothing else that I'm pushing away and I need to take care of. And that's a great feeling. And when everything's clean, then you can go ahead and take care of other things, like your spiritual and your mental and your physical. But just remember, you have to take care of your self-care first, and your family should come first before anything. So you'll come to notice that when me and my family get up, we do not automatically run to the kitchen and eat breakfast. That is not our thing. It has never really been our thing. And let's just say it like this. For us, we don't believe that food is the first thing that our body needs. Let's say it like that. Like if you have school, then it's fine and it's understandable. If you have to go to work, very early, it's fine and it's understandable. But for everyone that's in the house, our normal everyday routine is going to consist of waking up and kind of just appreciating being awake. If you want to say, we just want to thank God that we have another day of living. We want to kind of, and that's one of those purposeful living type of things. Like when we wake up, we want to see everyone and say, hey, you're alive too. Let's spend some time together. Let's play together. Let's cuddle or snuggle or get our, day started. Because when I first wake up in the morning, I'm not just immediately hungry. There may be times where I want some water, and I always keep a water bottle, nearby. And honestly, for the children, I fill their water bottles before bed, and they still have them by the morning. So if they need any water, they have it in the morning. But no one's usually, screaming of starvation by this time. So although my kids wake up at 8, we usually don't eat till about 9:30 and 10 at the latest. So we're not waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. And you may say, wow, how did you get your kids to sleep in? I actually learned with my first daughter, Amaya, when it was just me, her, and my husband. I learned that it was okay to put my child on my schedule. So you leave the hospital, you have a newborn baby, and you're like, oh wow, what do I do with this baby? They really just trusted me with a whole baby, and where do I go from here? Well, everything can, for the most part, be a little trial and error, a little advice from family members. For me, a lot of YouTube and discernment and judgment, and just things that I've always wanted to incorporate, or things that I believed, things that my mother did, just a mixture of those things. And I did not have all the answers. However, I did have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pediatrician. Still love her. She is no longer my pediatrician because I don't live in that state anymore. But if I lived there, I would only go to her. So, yes. And I remember going to the pediatrician for Amaya when she was a baby, and I was talking to her about Amaya, and I said, I know, I feel so bad. She doesn't go to bed at that 6 to 6 or 7 to 7 schedule. And honestly, it's because I am a night person. I spend my night up more. I get more energy at night than I do early in the morning. And she said, girl, that is perfect. Make sure your baby's on your schedule. You don't have to be on your baby's schedule. Your baby will adjust. And that has literally been true for all of my children. I do not get up early if I don't have to. I get up about 8 o'clock. If God wakes me up earlier, I will get up earlier. If he wakes me up at 5, I'll get up at 5. If he wakes me up at 3, then whatever he wants me up for, I'll be up on that watch hour. However, if I wake up at 8, then my kids usually don't wake up till 8. And for them, it doesn't even matter if they were up till like 11 o'clock at night. They're still waking up at 8 because that's what they're used to, because that's what I'm used to. When I get up at 8, I feel like refreshed and I have enough time. And I also taught them to look outside. And when that sun comes up, then it's time to get up. And does that mean go and wake up everyone else in the house? Absolutely not. That's absurd to me. If you do that, kudos to you. Me, no, it's not gonna work for me. I would be so grumpy and so frustrated, and that is not a good way to start my day. I like to start my day with a worship music plays throughout my house all the time, but I like to, put my own worship music in my room instead of just like the house, and sit, maybe watch a sermon, maybe just have some pillow time with my husband. It just depends what day it is. But to be honest, I just don't believe that kids have to wake up everyone in the house. So when my daughter wakes up, she wakes up earlier than everyone else. So sometimes she might see her sister get ready for school, and she doesn't like to be alone in her room. So she will ask to come lay in the bed with me, or if she wants to watch TV, she knows she is able to watch TV in the playroom, and long as she's quiet and she doesn't wake up anyone, it's not a problem. And she does understand that if her brother is awake, or he's knocking, or he's calling to come out, she'll open the door and let him out. And then 30 minutes or 40 minutes later, depending on what time she gets up, then I'm up and I'm ready to go. And everyone is used to this. This is quite normal for us, and it works. And I say every family is different. Do what works for you. This is what works for me.